Prime Minister Andrew Holness says that the country's economy is doing relatively well despite the challenges of a COVID-19 pandemic. In his New Year message to the country, the Prime Minister says his administration enters the year 2022 cognizant of the challenges, but filled with a spirit of hope, optimism and determination. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the effect of the pandemic on global supply chains has been reflected in the rise in local food prices.
Governments have had to increase public debt in order to increase spending on social protection to cushion the fallout in employment and household income.
He says that the government was able to reallocate resources within the budget to deliver over $100 billion for social protection and recovery support without any increase in borrowing.
I understand that for some listening, this may seem like not a big deal. However, in the past, shocks such as a storm or commodity price shocks, as we experienced in the 1970s and 80s, or a global financial recession, as we experienced in 2009, would have precipitated major economic crises with long recovery periods. As the IMF observed in its recent concluding statement on Jamaica, unlike in the past, the pandemic-related shock was not followed by a fiscal, financial, or balance of payment crisis.
He notes that this is a solid testament of the maturing of Jamaica's economic management and how far the country has progressed in its quest for economic independence.
Tourism has rebounded to almost 70% of pre-pandemic levels. Employment is rebounding with the return of some 93,000 jobs, and expectations are that the country will record growth of around 8%. While we close out 2021, the challenges and threats to our strong recovery will continue in 2022.